going for a drive?
Yes. Going for a drive. Bit angry. It's good. I like it when he drives because he's not punching me.
No, the verbal abuse tends to go to everyone else.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because they ask for it.
They often
They really
don't.
No, they do. They totally do.
Sometimes you take issue with the colour of people's cars. I mean,
What?
come on.
Well, what the fuck is he doing with a car that colour?
Yes,
What do I
right.
know?
Fuck it, would
Yeah, you in the four-wheel drive. Fucking shoot yourself now.
now.
God.
Don't wait.
You
Do
know.
as the carpet ad says. Do it now.
Yeah, it's all a bit much.
SUVs shit me in
well,
the city because it's not really a four-wheel drive. You couldn't
Yeah.
really take it to the country and bush bash, but it's too big to park anywhere, and it's just, you know,
Yeah.
I have a very small dick or an unsatisfying sex life. Pick one.
Yeah. My parochialism, I guess, refusing or largely avoiding calling them SUVs because that was the American terminology when they were marketed as passenger vehicles. The sports utility vehicle.
Which is just the shittest thing in the world.
It's just fucked. And most hilariously, I read an article Malcolm Gladwell wrote for the New Yorker about the origin of the SUVs. And essentially, the makers of them think the people who buy them are fucking idiots.
Yep.
They think they're stupid, particularly the early ones, for what they were overpriced and hideously unsafe.
Yeah.
And because they've gone through a decade or so of iterations, now they're just overpriced and really unsafe.
Yeah.
And because psychologically...
They're not actively trying to kill you at the moment. They just will.
They are still the vehicle most likely to be in a serious single vehicle accident. In other words, you will just lose control of the vehicle and fucking crash.
Yeah.
They're far more likely than any other vehicle on the road.
Yep.
They have...
True story.
Improved somewhat because the general improvements in car technology have improved handling, but they have a shit centre of gravity. People overestimate their ability to drive them, and they attract fuckwits, quite honestly.
They do.
There are a couple of good and valid reasons, which make up a tiny minority of the people who buy them. Maybe you have a boat to haul around and you need something with a big trucking engine. Maybe you actually go off-road and you bought one that actually goes off-road.
But that's a four-wheel drive. That's not an SUV.
Yeah. And in fact, a friend who had such a bad back, they had to have a vehicle that you step up into.
Okay.
Because they, like my car, as AIDzee will know with his gammy legs, hurts him a lot because it's very low seating in my car.
Any car, dude.
Yeah. But this one, even compared to my partner's car, which is a smaller car but has higher profile seating in it. This is not like a Boxster or anything, but
I have dreams.
Yeah.
I believe it is sometimes when we're herping along the road, giving it herp-a-derp, right?
Pretend my little Hyundai is a Boxster.
I do. I go, we've made it. It's a Porsche. It's not.
No. But yeah. They when they first started popping up everywhere, the big SUVs, people in normal cars were really intimidated because they were so freaking huge and looming over you. And
what the fuck
when you
is
said
this guy doing?
He's a highway beggar. He's collecting for some no doubt worthy cause, but he can't have my money because the lights have changed. Fuckhead, get off the road.
Okay, now.
Incidentally, that was not the second half of the sentence I intended. It's not, he can't have my money because the lights have changed. He can't have money because I don't want to fucking give it to him.
Oh, you knew that bit.
Yeah.
I knew that bit. It wasn't like, you know, can't have money because the lights have changed. The lights have changed. Get off the road. You started a new sentence before you finished the old one.
Exactly.
Which is a classic angry trait.
But I just thought I'd explain it for the viewers. I know you know what's going on.
You know,
you've been subjected to this for enough years.
Anyone who watches your vids regularly will know you would start your next sentence before you finish your old one all the time.
Yeah, the second sentence ends up being more important than the first sentence. First sentence gets shoved out. Your time is up. You are too slow.
That's right. Last 6 words have got to fit into this second. Now, the new sentence.
New sentence, which usually, almost invariably, involves telling someone to get the fuck out of my way.
Generally.
Why are you fucking with me?
Why are you alive? Why did you end up in a condom?
Yeah.
Your dad should have been satisfied with a hedgehog.
Yeah, I've actually used that on people.
I wouldn't ever say that to people.
Yeah,
on the train.
If only your mother would give more blowjobs, we wouldn't have you around. You know, that type of thing. No. Oh look, one of the worst things on the road: an overly stretched limo, and someone's getting married. At least it's not the pink Humvee. Somewhere around Melbourne,
the pink Humvee.
Yeah, that you can hire.
It's a stretch limo.
A stretched pink Humvee. Jesus Christ.
And you just go, wow. What cultural norms have you got to step inside to go, that'd be really cool?
I'm always just fascinated by how short-term some people's thinking is.
Oh, it's pretty fantastical.
This seems like a good idea today, therefore it'll be a good idea forever. They don't even think that. They only get as far as this seems like a good idea today.
This is good, and that's it.
And that's where the thinking stops.
Yeah.
You know, and that's because there was a notorious set of photos someone put on Facebook, and they actually used, this was a Melbourne lassie getting married, you know, as old, the Mediterranean persuasion.
Yep.
And they hired the pink stretch Hummer, and her wedding dress was a bit more like, you know, you're the type at the nightclub who starts looking for someone to shag after your second wine cooler.
Right.
Not so much a wedding dress as in someone who gives a club like a meat market a bad name. But, you know, it just looked trashy and tacky and awful. And I thought, you know, you had to plan this about a year in advance. You had to come up with the design. Someone had to design it. People had to see it. Seriously, no one in all that time said, what the fuck are you thinking? What the fuck? Your kids will see these wedding photos. See, and I hesitate to say the obvious and say she looked like a whore, because to qualify someone would have to pay money. And that's not going to happen. And you know, I'm not into slut shaming. I'm not going to call her a slut. If people want to have sex with lots of people, they should contact us.
They should do that. They should do that.
But it's it's just bad taste. I want to bet it's just poor taste. It's ugly. That's probably the best. It was just ugly, and it was layers upon layers of ugly. Like the guys, you know, when guys think, oh no, I'm not going to wear a tuxedo. This has more style, bro. And it's just, oh no, dude. Honestly, really?
Seriously, man, get in the monkey suit. It makes everyone look good for a reason.
You look like a Harlequin who's been on a crystal meth bender for about a decade.
We weren't going to talk about that.
Yeah. Gee, I have a frame of reference for this. So.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'm not taking off my sunglasses because I haven't slept very long, and you could pack my bags under my eyes and take them to fucking Europe.
Yeah. So
I was looking at myself in the mirror earlier on today and going, yeah, I'd take me home. Probably not. I'd take one look at me and go, shit, you're sick, dude.
Yeah. Take me to outpatients.
Yeah, exactly.
I call an ambulance.
Why is he here? I don't know. There's fucking something wrong with him. Look. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's not right.
Yeah.
Med call. ER.
Yeah. I'm no medical professional, but This guy needs something.
That's right. Probably just sleep and nutrition.
Yeah.
But beyond that,
little things.
Maybe a shave would help. Maybe a bath. I had a shower this morning.
You don't. I know. I don't even have to ask. I know you have, because you don't function unless you've spent an hour or two in a shower at some point. So if you're out and walking around, I know you've showered, despite appearances to the possible contrary.
Despite appearances and smells to the contrary.
I know you're too harsh on yourself. I just kind of know that you've done the ablutions, because you can't function if you don't.
There's been 2 coffees and a shower.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like if you're lining something up with AIDzee and he goes, yeah, I'm just going to have a shower, make a coffee, and I'll be there. So 2 hours.
2 hours later.
Give him 2 hours and you'll see him.
And you'd be right.
Yeah. So,
remember I'm PTing everywhere as well, because I'm not allowed to drive.
Oh, yes, those sort of random fits and losses of consciousness that
whatever
professionals say make for driving hazards.
Whatever.
What do they know?
What do they know?
Well, seriously, just because you may lose consciousness without warning, why shouldn't you be driving?
That's what I say. I've been found in a driveway on a fucking roof.
That was my personal favourite, and that was the Mr. Lurks-a-Lot place where I spent New Year's Eve. To be fair, I did get woken up on New Year's Day by particularly loud kookaburras right outside my window. So when I hear the story of they woke to find you on the roof shouting abuse at kookaburras,
which is real,
that seemed reasonable.
Because they were looking for me, right, and I wasn't anywhere in the house, and they went, oh, maybe he's gone to work early. Right. I'll going to Studio Angry.
Yeah.
And they didn't worry about it, and they heard me wake up and shout abuse at the kookaburras. And I was there shaking my fist at birds. And they went, AIDzee, what? How'd you get on the roof? Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Did you sleep up there, man? I woke up here.
Thanks to those bastards.
So I guess maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you get up there? I don't know.
This is one of the mysteries of the world.
Do you know how to get down? No.
Yeah. See, that's where the whole thing falls apart.
Yeah, it's like, what feats am I capable of when I'm unconscious? You know? I have so many injuries and wounds on me that I don't know how I got there.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It's all part of life's rich tapestry.
It is part of life's rich tapestry, and I choose to take it and accept it as an adventure.
Yeah.
An adventure that I might not take part in consciously.
Yes, but someone somewhere.
Excitement threshold reached. Oh. Time passes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm naked upside down in the toilet. That's different. Oh no.
No, it's not.
I kind of do that a lot.
It's a thing.
It's a thing, yeah.
It's not necessarily a different thing. It's just a thing. But you just accept and embrace what life brings.
I have to sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't get a choice.
Yeah. There's just when it rolls on in, you just go, okay.
All right.
Bring it.
I've woken up in the driveway. There's a dry patch under me and it's raining. Okay.
I've been here for a while.
I've clearly been here for a while. I don't know how long. Oh, well, at least there's a dry patch under me.
It's one of those things that on the plus side, we don't live in an area that gets snow, or winter would probably be a truly awful adventure for you.
Oh, it'd be special, wouldn't
it? That would be final scene of Shining type stuff.
It really would.
You found in a snowdrift.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah.
We're making snow angels again, AIDzee. Kind of. Do you want to come inside? Yeah, really. Do you want to put some clothes on? Yep. Maybe shower first. Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe stand in front of the heater. Oh, we've got a heater. Yeah, dude.
Miracles of science.
That's right. Jeez, this is a big mall.
It is. We are now at our destination. the glorious shopping mall of suburbia known as Southland.
Oh, okay. I've heard tell of this place.
This is the great southern land.
In,
with all those...
in song and legend, I've heard tell of this great place.
Yeah, I need to check out a few things, so that's why we've gone for the drive.
Right.
Alright, so we might sign off now.
Okay.
Because they arrest you if you take cameras into malls.
They do. They really freak out about it.
Yeah, so we'll see you another day.
See you in a bit. Bye.